Yes, hello and welcome to round 4. We're back after a couple of weeks break. We're in Baku, back in Baku for round 4 here at season 16 in the Formula 11 League. Baku is arguably one of the most exciting tracks nowadays in the real F1. So we're hoping to see an exciting race today. I think we've only got 15 or 16 drivers, so yeah, let me put my mic up, microphone. It's a tight street track, so drivers need to have their wits about them. And as you can see, this is what can happen if it all goes wrong. Yes, pile up. As we went up to the village section now. The tyres available today are the softs, the super softs and the ultra softs. So, finger pole time by Fabrizio Donoso, and that's the fastest race time as well. In last year's F1 League. Here's the track layout, 28 turns apparently, is that right? 20 turns, it's 20 turns, 28 turns. And there's 2D races. So yeah, 2D races as I was saying. And oh, let's try and get the game up, which would help. And this isn't very good, this, tell you. There you go. It's running the last 20 seconds here, and it would help if I had a game coming up, wouldn't it? Well, apparently my game is not working, so oh, there you go. That helps. All going wrong. Squib, the two Ferraris are 1-2 at the moment. Well, they will be, because the qualifying's about to end. Cramps, Jerry Ryan. We've only got 14 drivers there. That's a shame. And Reprimanded 5th. 6 tenths separate in the top 5. Let's test some sound here. Jerry Ryan has just split the Ferraris. He's now finished his session though. Tell you what, this overlay, you could move this overlay across, couldn't you? Could actually shrink it. Oh. That looks better there, doesn't it? Let's lock that. There you go. So. Squibs on pole on the ultras. 28.7. 2 times behind G. Ryan in the Red Bull. Maxwell in the Ferrari in the 39.0. Also 39.0. Half a time behind the Cramps. Menk in 5th, reprimanded in 6th. Menk on the super soft tyres, so he might play a big role later on. Tim in 7th, Joker in 8th, Inyaldi 9th, and Partyfox 10th, Nassam 11th, SLI 12th, and the others. Drivers currently setting up their tyre strategies. While they do that, let's look at the current standings. Footyard currently leading, but he is not here tonight. Nassam is though, but he's starting outside the top 10, is he? 12th, 11th. Menk, as we said, starting on the super softs. In 3rd, but he's 22 points behind Footyard, so might be looking to catch up. You don't get any drop weeks in this league, so you want to attend all of them ideally. Cramps 4th and Partyfox 5th. And Maxwell and Joker tied on 18 points. And Yaldi and SLI rounding up the top 10. We've had 3 different winners. Will we see a 4th tonight? Right. I trying some stuff here. So drivers on the formation lap now. Very tight section, as you can see. Looks like reprimand Joker had an incident on the formation lap. The Ferrari is quite far ahead of them. I think he's trying to slow it down. Or the game's taking control already. It might have taken control already, actually. Yes. And the Ferrari is quite far ahead. Red Bull only coming into place now. The other Ferrari was ahead of the Red Bull. Here we go. 5 red lights. And we're away in Baku. This camera angle's rubbish. But Squib gets away. The Ferrari around the outside the Red Bull, baby. Well, lag. There's an incident at the back. But they're 1, 2, 3 still. As they were. Oh, they're all into the wall. They've all break themselves. What's happening there? It's mayhem. With the Ferrari, it's got the best of that. But they seem to be jockeying hard for position here. And they've all settled down and they've got through Oh, side by side of McLaren and a Haas of reprimanded and cramps. And people are getting penalties for ignoring yellow flags here. And Menk has cut the corner and received a 3-second time penalty. So that's going to compromise his race. Squibb's getting away and Maxwell's second. Jerry Ryan's third. Got yellow flags out there again. And Menk has binned it at the pile-up zone. And that's really going to hurt his race. He doesn't have a front wing. And he's not going to be able to take advantage of Futia not being here. Squibb has a 2-second lead because I think Maxwell has front wing damage from hitting the wall at turn 2. And Menk has decided to retire already. They're side by side here, Red Bull and J. Ryan and reprimanded. Now the Red Bull comes out the pits. And that looks awfully fast. I think he just got to slow down. But it looks like Joker. I don't know what happened with Joker. Joker looks like he's fine. Just got caught up in things that stun it. Looks like his car's okay. Cramps and reprimanded and Maxwell all pretty close together. And Squibb seems to be building a lead. McLaren getting really close behind. Oh, he's had to brake there because he thought he was going to run into him. What's Cramps doing? Timing is a bit messed up here. But we can clearly see these three in a fight. Oh, a bit of a mess there. Let's look at reprimanded. We'll get any sort of slipstream for the Ferrari. He's got momentum. No DNS yet. Squibb sits fastest lap. And you can't see it because of the broadcast. And the McLaren takes second place. Cramps watching closely. Reprimanded up 4 positions from where he started. Eden, new driver to the league, has gained 9 positions. And Party Fuchs has sped in the pit lane. He will have to serve 5 seconds the next time he pits, because it didn't work on this one. It's getting a new front wing, so that's Party Fuchs's race compromise as well. Ryan, who pitted a couple laps ago, last lap. See how much ground you can make up. But he did pit early, so it will be a 2-stop at least. And Party Fuchs is retired as well. Not having a good start to the race. A couple of these drivers. As we have SLI and Slime going at it. Well, SLI get Slime back. Not quite. That's Imray, and this is fastest lap. DRS is now enabled. So Squib has a 5-second lead. He didn't hit the wall, turn 2. I believe Maxwell has a bit of front wing damage. He might not. Although it seems like Maxwell's got past reprimanded, which I didn't seem to notice. Maybe it was back on the DNS straight. Can reprimanded stay within a second here. Looks like he is. But is he just a bit too far back? Yeah, nowhere near there. If Cramp's trying to hang on, meanwhile Aiden is slowly catching up. As J-Ray Ryan is in the pits again. He's put it in the wall, and that is his race compromise as well. Oh dear. From starting second to being dead last. How it can all change. Squib seems to have lost a second. Let's go to SLI and Slime. It looks like Aiden's put it in the wall and also lost his front wing. Just in front of them, and Aiden will be into the pits. Oh dear. Meanwhile, it looks like one of the Maxwell's also in the pits. And Joker also pits. I hope that's a glitch. He's only just left. Oh dear. Squib increasing his lead. Reprimanded has fell back considerably, so we have another yellow flag. And another. And Aiden's retired. Has Aiden binned it? Aiden has binned it. I don't believe it. was also having a great race, he is now also out. Squib's pitted, and Rinaldi leads. Meanwhile, Cramps reprimanded, and Slime have all pitted. Slime getting a new front wing, and seems to take an eternity, but he was released. After all that, SLI's put it in the wall and he's had to reverse. Or he nearly put it in the wall. Oh dear me, these drivers not coping with the walls very well. Rinaldi has had too many warnings. He's got a 5-second penalty. Or a 3-second type penalty, rather. And now Slime's retired. He's binned it! He has binned it in the village section. That's another one. And we're down to 10 drivers here. G-Rain going very slow here. He finishes the race, he'll get 10 points. You'll get 1 point. 10 points. But the safety car's out. The virtual safety car's out, rather. That's why he's going so slow. SLI and Rinaldi choose to pit again. And Joker was so far behind that he's not going to get out in front of these guys. But virtual safety car's over. And we have very close fight for the lead here. Let's look at these tyres. Nazob's been on these tyres for 7 laps and Squib has just pitted. This is the closest battle on track. Has the Ferrari got the momentum? He'll get DRS if it's been enabled. He'll have a chance anyway. He has switched DRS on. He's going up the inside. And Squib retakes the lead. Or will the Mercedes fight back? No. Mercedes will have DRS here though. Will you decide? No, he's too far back. Doesn't look like he's... No. Very casual on the downshifting there. So Squib leads, Nazem second, Maxwell down in third. Cramps in fourth, 6 seconds behind Maxwell. Reprimanded, further 3.5 seconds behind. SLI is 14 seconds behind him. He's just pitted. This is the majority of fields is just pitted. In fact. keep it out the wall tonight and you will get points. As Jaren is starting to close in on Tim for 9th place. The two teammates. Tim may just let Jerry Ryan pass though. Let's have a quick look up the third. Does the Ferrari have a good enough run on the Mercedes? He's closing, closing, closing. He's just not going to get there. You love DRS down the street. Oh, the Mercedes clobbered the ball! And the Ferrari couldn't help it. Yeah, nowhere to go. And the Mercedes is round. In all tight 90-degree corners, and the Mercedes clipped it with his rear left. He would have saved it, but the Ferrari had nowhere to go and hit him. Meanwhile, Tim is now behind Jay. Oh, and Tim getting a bit twitchy. Reprimanded, now closing in on Nazem, who has 10 lap old super softs. You can see the gap there. And Nazem has decided to pit. It's a new front wing. Whereabouts will he come out? Just gonna come out just in front of Joker, maybe. Oh, there, side by side. Joker's got the momentum. And will take the place, but Nazem is on fresh tyres. 6 lap fresher tyres. The gap's getting quite big between the drivers. This is the closest battle on track. Joker, a veteran of these leagues, been racing since season 3. Will he attempt at defending from the quicker Mercedes? The Merc will have DRS. Is he a bit too far back? Looks like he is. Meanwhile, we have Tim still on the Baku, his teammate. Tim will have DRS. He's on 10 lap all times. They look about at the same pace at the moment, even though Tim is on ancient tyres. Oh, the Red Bull has a look. Locks up. Tim all over Jay. It's actually only 3 laps older tyres. Not really an overtaking place, as they both tap the wall into the tight village section now. Tim really close. Oh, a bit twitchy there. Let's quickly look back at Nazem. He's a bit closer this time. Meanwhile, Tim has just passed Jay, but Jay will have... well, Tim will have the DRS. But anyway, Joker has just defended from Nazem. And here Ryan gets passed back Tim. Teammates having fun here. This Joker just defends. Have to go single file for here. Well, Nazem throw it up the inside somewhere. These two close and these two close. Looks like Nazem will have an opportunity on this next attempt down the straight. He's right up behind him. Oh, and the American a bit twitchy. Oh, and look, the Red Bulls have had a collision. Oh, and Tim has pinned it into the wall. Understeered, and the other Red Bull also has no front wing. First rule as teammates is not to hit each other. As here we have the pass for Nightford, and the Merc just takes it. It was tight, and Joker got a bit loose off the corner. Why, it looked fair to me. So we have Squib leading by 8 seconds as we're now down to 8 drivers. Maxwell making it a Ferrari 1-2 as it stands. Cramps in third. Only 2 seconds behind Maxwell, which is now in fact the closest that we've got. And yeah. Reprimanded in fourth, 3.5 seconds back. There will be another round of pit stops, so that's our last chance to get some interest in racing, some more. Got another yellow flag, and SLI has just put it in. Well, he's outbroke himself again, and he's had to reverse again, and he's now fell to the back. Let's go on board for a lap with our leader, Squib. And there was your lap. You could see in the middle of the lap that he was starting to struggle with tyres, as people's tyres are quite old now, as you can see, about 10 laps. And in fact, cramps starting to catch Maxwell. Can he spoil Ferrari's party today? We surely, we might not be pitting actually, but I mean, there's only 8 laps to go. Cramps nearly got it under a second here. I forgot where the DRS line is. I think it might be about there. I think Cramps is just outside the DRS zone. He'll have some sort of slipstream now, and he will have his ERS, which you haven't switched on. Here's the data. Hasn't got much. Gonna have to turn down that ERS a bit. Well, Maxwell is about the same. Cramps' tyres is only one lap younger. McLaren just can see these guys on the streets. Cramps lost time in this lap. Yes, the SLI is closing in on Joker. Joker makes a slight mistake. SLI will have DRS. Is he close enough? In past history, being about 9/10 isn't close enough. In fact, he's seemed to have lost time there, but I don't know what Joker's DRS is like. Oh, Joker makes a big mistake. And SLI will be going up the inside here. Or will it? Joker outbreaks him. Joker's tyres are 2 laps older. Jump up to third. His Cramps is now closer than ever, and he'll definitely have a run here. Don't think they're paying again. So here comes Cramps. You never want to hear that saying, here comes Cramp. He's already past the Ferrari. He does him under the break in. Oh, Cramps goes a bit wide though. And the Ferrari back up the inside. He had the move done. And then he didn't. Let's look at the fight for 9th and 8th. SLI right behind Joker here. Joker stays in front for now. SLI will have DRS again. Squib leads by 10 seconds, 11 seconds over Maxwell, and Cramps is right behind him. A bit further back this time though. What's their ERS like? It's about the same. Cramps has DRS open now. Bit too far back now. On lap 22.26, and SLI on the back of Joker again. Cramps staying on the back here. It's closing right in. Here comes SLI. Can Joker defend again? Defends the inside line, looks at the tyres, he still maintains 7th place. Can he do it to the end of the race? 2 laps older tyres. Cramps getting a bit twitchy. He's back to how close he was a couple of laps ago. So in all likelihood is he will be ahead, but can he get the braking correct this time? Ferrari defends, same as it was 2 laps ago. Cramps gets it done this time and takes 2nd place. Ah, he's clobbered the wall and the Ferrari is gonna have the run. Will he defend? No, he doesn't. A Ferrari back up the inside. Retake 2nd place. A bit of contact. Maxwell back at the 2nd. Meanwhile, SLI still trying to get past Joker. Not close enough. Unbelievable. Cramps. Cramps keeps getting past and then messing it up. He's close again. Not as close as he has been. And he probably... I don't think he's gonna get past this time. Maintain position for now, as they have about 3 laps left. Meanwhile, SLI on the back of Joker again. Basically, this is the only passing spot, or turn 3. SLI just doesn't seem to have enough straight line speed. He has EMS left, but he's just not there. As Joker messes it up, gets a bit twitchy. Joker's going to have to defend this one. I would say he might get away with it. No. SLI sits behind and locks his rear tyres. Back to Cramps versus Maxwell. Cramps just falling back a bit, giving Maxwell a bit of breathing space. The two balls there, side by side, back to back on the track there. Cramps is losing time down the whole straight. Back to this fight for 7th place. He's just not going to be close enough again. 2 laps to go for these guys. SLI's tyres will be running out big time as well. So Squib has the 14-second lead over his teammate in Cramps. Reprimanded, all in his own for Fignaldi, his teammate. Decent day for McLaren, also on his own 5th. Nazem in 6th. And then these two. Can Cramps get anyone near? He's a bit closer than what he has been. But this is basically his last opportunity, because they're going to the last lap and he can't, unless he passes them before the line, which we did see in the esports about a month ago. SLI's last chance possibly coming up. He's right on the back of Joker. Now he's really close here. Surely. There is a yellow flag somewhere. Cramps has messed up! No! And he's been sat there for a while, reprimanded, has got past him. Oh dearie me. Look at this. SLI just doesn't have the straight line speed. And that could be his last chance out the window. Oh, Joker's wide! And SLI didn't know what to do. Joker's going to defend the inside here. And Squib is going to be coming to the line any moment. Joker stays in front for now, but here comes Squib. He's driven a mistake-free race, unlike the rest who will put it in a wall. We're going to have our 4th different winner of the season. Squib takes victory here in round 4, Formula 11 League. His teammate is going to make it a 1-2 after a hard battle with Cramps. It's a Ferrari 1-2. Reprimanded, steals 3rd, gets the podium. Cramps will be regretting that. He comes home in 4th. Fignaldi will be 5th. He gets a 5-second penalty for an unnecessary stop and go, but that won't affect him. Nazem is going to come home in 6th. And SLI is right on the back of Joker. Will he have? He's going to use. They're going to use. Oh, the rear S here. Oh, the rear S. I can't see what's happening from there. Where is he? Can't see him. Oh, no! Joker takes it. Joker keeps 7th place. Unbelievable. If they had another lap, then SLI might have got past there. But the pressure of the last lap always makes things closer. Squib taking his trophy there. Well, and an American one too as well. You forgot they were both American. There is an American F1 tier, but these guys racing in the afternoon in America. And so that is. There it is. Squib takes victory here at Baku. As far as I want to, Maxwell in 2nd by 15 seconds behind, unfortunately. Reppenmad 3rd, Kramps 4th, Vignaldi 5th. 2 McLarens there, 3rd and 5th. Nazem 6th. Joker gets 7th, he keeps getting 7th and 8th and all that. Jerry Ryan, SL 8th, Jerry Ryan 9th, Tim 10th, but these are DNFs. Jerry Ryan, Tim, Slime, Aiden, Partifix, Mink, all DNF'd. So it was an incredible race at the end there. But next week we will be at Spain, I think it is. Is it Spain? I don't know. Can't remember. It's I think it's usually Spain. Should be Spain. I'm sure it's Spain. It is Spain. So we'll see you next week. It's in Catalunya for the Spanish Grand Prix. Good night.